What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. You already know what it is. It's Mr. No Face, No Case, MSK Mask on Sport with another video for you guys. Now, it's a story that broke last night at 10 p.m. or should I say at 10:30 p.m. or close to 10:30 p.m. Turkey, Al Sheikh, and the Saudi group are interested in buying Manchester United. They won't be the first group or the first Saudi group to, or first investors, should I say, to want to invest in Manchester United, take over from the Glazers. I mean, I would welcome that. At the same time, I'm a bit skeptical when it comes to Turkey, Al Sheikh. You know, I'm a bit skeptical. I know what it's done. It's done great things with boxing. He's done good things with boxing, snooker as well, and is the president of the sporting entertainment out there in Saudi. I think is the president. It's their guy. It's their go-to guy. So, and a lot of the things that they kind of do is to pretty much get that what's exposure in entertainment and in sports generally. He's done well with boxing, but one thing I do find with boxing is like he's trying to monopolize that, if that makes sense. But everyone is fighting everyone. The best are fighting the best, and it's good to see. So it brought a lot of it's doing good things with boxing. Let's be honest, it's doing good things with boxing, but obviously we know where it's going to lead to, which is the monopolization of boxing in itself. But that's different from football. So the news here is that last night he tweeted on X, or he was on X. He said that it's the best news. This is quote for quote his words. The best news I've heard today is that Manchester United is now in an advanced stage of completing a deal to sell to a new investor. I hope it's better than the previous owners. And that has got people losing their mind. Just that. That's got people losing their mind. And I believe he also said something in the line of he's going to own a major footballing club too. So those are another thing that he said as well. But this is a bit funny to me, because are you allowed to say such things if you're in if the club that you're talking about is in the stock exchange? Because that might drive the price up or down. You never know. If it's in a sell position, it might go down or up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if Manchester United would be happy, or the Manchester United board would be happy with him coming out and saying things like that if he doesn't know what's going on. Apparently, it's meant to be in an advanced stage as well. So I don't know if he should be saying things like that, especially if it's not public knowledge and he's the one that's breaking it, which he is breaking news, to be honest with you. I don't know if he's allowed to say things like that. That's the first thing. The second thing is this. From my understanding, Ineos Group have the first right to buy. If the Glazers are looking to sell, they have the first option to reject or to turn down the offer if they can't afford it or they don't want it. I think that's what the deal was with the Glazers when Ineos Group joined Manchester United. But if that's not the case, then actually don't quote me on that, because I'm not 100% sure, but I think I did read it somewhere, or I heard it somewhere during the takeover of when Ineos was becoming a part of Manchester United. So yeah, so that's another thing, that's another news. The third part of this news is that I'm hearing that Cristiano Ronaldo is also part of this new takeover that Turkey Al Sheikh wanted to do, and he might just be the face of it. I don't know if they're trying to do, you know, what happened with Inter Miami when David Beckham took over, and what's currently happening with that. I don't know if Cristiano Ronaldo might be doing or might be thinking to do the same thing. I know he's the first still active footballer who's now a billionaire. So he's a billionaire, by the way. He's the first active footballer to reach a billion, basically. So I don't know if he's got the money, but he's got some change. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if he's got Manchester United money, if that makes sense. I think another news that I'm hearing is that the Glazers are willing. Yeah, the Glazers are considering more than 5 billion for their stake in Manchester United. So I don't know if he's gonna have that money to do that. And another thing that I'm reading now, like I said to you guys before, Manchester United are a publicly traded company listed on the New York Stock Exchange. So they might have to comment on this. It is a requirement under the SEC to disclose anything that affects stock prices. There is no way this could happen in secret. And that's the point I'm trying to make, is that there's no way this deal would have happened in secret. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and that's what I'm trying to say, that I don't know how true this is, because you can't say things like that. You can't say things like that. And it goes on to say a deal might not be in an advanced stage. That's the point of MNPI, non-material non-public information under SEC legislation, which prevents security frauds and insider trading. Sorry to bust a bubble and the excitement, but I expect it to be debunked. And I agree. I don't think it's true. I don't think it's true based on this, for the fact that we are a publicly what's it called? We're listed in the and we're a public trade company. We're listed in the New York Exchange stock market. And if that's the case, you can't just willy-nilly just say things. Do you know what I'm saying? Because there would be investigation. You would have to say it, so then these people know. This MNPI people, so they know material non-public information under SEC legislation, SEC legislation. So all of these things would have to be considered before you can even think about just announcing things like that, which is perplexing to me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just do things like that. You can't just say things like that. So yeah, I don't see this. If there's any, I don't see any truth in this. And that's just me personally. I don't think it's true, but let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think Manchester United will be sold to the Saudi group or to Turkey Al-Sheikh? And how do you feel about that? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. But yeah, I don't think this is true. There's no truth to this. I think it's false, and it's just we're just hoping, basically.